Hi everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio. I'm working on our Roaring 20s journal. That's what I'm calling it. And I think this would be part 3. I had this idea that I wanted to do some sort of a flip out. So I had these, this is Cheryl Francis Digitals. They're full-size papers that I cut down. These are the pieces I cut off of the sheets. I think I told you in the last video, if you look at her digitals, they're 8.5 by 5.5 or 4 1/4 by 11. So they're always half-page sheets. So these were just 8.5 by 5.5, and I cut them down to be, they are 4 by 6. I backed them when let me move this out of the way real quick. When I have my glue book that I glue on, and when I get done with these pages, I put them over in my cart. And I use them for making something substantially thicker. If I'm making a pocket or something like that, I would use this as backing. So what I did is I went ahead and backed these sheets on some glue page, because this was just regular kind of copy paper, 32-pound paper. But I wanted it to flip out and be able to write on it. So I need to back these with some sort of writing paper. And I thought, I have all this coffee dyed lined paper, I'll do that. The other thing I did is I was doing some fussy cutting here, and I found these hinges, and I thought, oh my gosh, how cool would that be to make that our flip out? That's what I was thinking. So I was thinking of doing something like, let me grab one. If I start from the back, I think I found a page like this page here that has the butterfly. What if we hinged it like right here, and we could use, we could use a hinge here and a hinge down here. Okay, so then it would flip out and we would have writing space here, but on the other side it would look like just hinges. Okay, let me see if I can flip it around by holding them. Anyways, you would just have the hinges like this on that, and I thought that would be kind of cool. Now these are just made, I copied these on 110 cardstock. I cut them out, fussy cut them. There were little circles where you could poke holes, but they seemed very close to the edges for me to put something in. So what I did is I colored them with the Sharpie. It's a gold Sharpie I did. So, and there were a couple different hinge designs. So there's one, and this one I broke, so when we glue this, I'll have to glue that together. There's that one, there's this one. Let me see if you can see it like this. These are really cute. Look at this one, like flowers, and I bent them all. So, and then there's this one that's the flowers. But they look pretty cool. So that's what that was my thought. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to move this stuff, all this fussy cutting I was doing, and and I fussy cut these moths because they were the right color. These aren't necessarily, but not bad. I'm going to move those aside. Oh, and this was another one. She has textile birds, and I cut these all out. These again were half page, and what I did is I have a Windows computer, so and these are all JPEGs, so I went in and highlighted all of them. Then I right clicked and I hit print. And when you do that, Windows gives you the option, for those that don't know, it does give you an option to print different sizes. And these were the ones that were printed 9 up. So it ended up being 3 pages, I think, printed out. And there were just 2 of them on the last page, 2 or 3 on the last page, but it will line them up on the page for you and everything. So it reduces them and then fits them multiples on a page. So that's what I did with these. I think I picked wallet size or something. You would see it if you knew. So, and then I just cut them out. So I've got these put aside, and I'm going to put our hinges up here at the top. Okay, the hinges, these hinges, I actually got for free on a Ko-fi shop for 4 crazy ladies. So it's the number 4 and then capital CRAZY capital LADIES, and that's on Ko-fi, KO-FI. They have a wonderful site with a lot of free items on there. Usually if I download free items, I might download a few off of a page and then I'll give a minimum donation. So, you know, I like to support the channel, but I do like the idea that if I want to snag something for free, I can. And so I do that. I do that on Joey Cardmaker's site as well. He does some beautiful digitals, and I don't pay for each individual digital. I kind of wait till I've ordered, you know, a couple of them, and then I'll make a donation to him. So anyways, but they are free. Nobody's asking you to make a donation. So these are on 4 Crazy Ladies Ko-fi shop. So I cut those out. So let's go ahead and get our pages backed first. So I just have coffee dyed lined paper, and I'm going to bring my glue book in. And I would like that, if we're going to flip it out this way, I would like the lines to go up. So I'm really only going to get 1 per page. So it'll have the lines like that. And I'm okay with that. I will use this for something else. So I'm going to go ahead and use my glue stick. And I'm going to sew these. So I am going to glue them as well as I can. But I want to make sure that I sew them because it's going to be 3 layers. It's the digital, the book page layer, and this lined paper layer. There's one. I hope everyone's doing well today. Went to the gym this morning, so that was good. Just have trouble getting the motivation to get out and go in the morning. Once I'm there, I'm fine. But I'm up all night with these puppies, like going potty and I don't know, whatever. And so I value my sleep time. There's 2. And there are 4 signatures, so I've got 4 pieces. And we can decorate these too if you like. Actually, this one's a little torn, so I'm going to use that piece. since we're gluing and sewing, I think that's a good time to use that torn piece. Let's see how it, yeah, it'll be fine. Nice. Okay, I've misplaced one. Where did I put it? Did I leave it in here? I did. I left it inside the signature. Okay, so there's 3. And then this is the last one. I did have another idea too for all my cut off pieces. Whoops. When I was cutting those birds out, I was actually using my tear ruler. When I was cutting these out. And I had a lot of paper left that I would, all these paper pieces, and I would normally throw those in my trash. The larger pieces I might stamp on or something, but I have an idea for those. So I'm going to try it, and if it works, I'll come back and show you. Anyways, okay, so we've got all 4 on. I'm just going to use my scissors and cut them out. And there's 4. Like I said, I'll save these. Okay, and what I want to do next is I want to go ahead and sew around the edges of these. And I'm not going to do any real fancy stitching. I think I'm just going to do an individual stitch. Just because I want more room for writing, for journaling. So I'm going to go ahead and sew on here, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've got these all sewn around. And I had another idea. I was wondering, because these are made out of paper, if I shouldn't just put these on as decoration and maybe use like fabric to do the flips, and then put this on over it as decoration. So I pulled a couple pieces out, and I want to see if they'll work. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I want to get rid of this zigzagged edge. I'd rather have it ravel a little bit. I like the look of that a little more. And again, these aren't all the same fabrics, so they'll look a little different. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So that should fit on one. Okay, and then this one I thought I could cut this edge off and then maybe cut this in half. And that would make 2 pages, right? There's one. I didn't know if I could do anything with this black one or not. Okay. Three. There's a little piece, but I thought, what if I could do, maybe I could do two. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's cut this one in half. Cut the zigzag off there, trim that off, and trim this one off. We'll see if we can make these work. Okay, so let's get the, I'm going to pull the page out that I want to do it with, which is this page right here. And knowing that it's going to go like, whoops, it's going to go like this. So I want it with, yes, it's got the black. Okay, that'll work. Okay. So what I want to do then is put a piece, let's try these black ones first. We'll soon find out if they're going to work. So I want to put a piece on here and put another piece down here. Okay. So I need my Fabri-Tac. I can move that out of the way. Okay, let's see what we can do. So we want about half of that. So we want, we go up a little higher and go to about there. Okay, we can put that on there. And do the same at the bottom. Am I on screen? Yes, I'm in camera. So if I want to do it about the same distance, and I want to do about here. Whoops. Okay. Then I don't want to put it right, I don't want to butt it up because I don't want it to be a problem. So I'm going to leave just a smidge extra. So I'm going to put my Fabri-Tac on here. So I'm going to get close, but I'm not going to butt it right up against there. So and it doesn't matter if it's even here or there. It really, I mean, really, you know? Oh, that looks cool. Okay, so then we need to pick out our hinge for this one. And because this is this black one, it might be good to hinge it with this piece. Let me see how it looks on this side. That looks okay. not sure I want the floral with it is the issue. This one might not be bad. I don't know, I'm kind of liking this one though. I think I like this one. So I'm going to just use my Fabri-Tac and do the same thing. I'm just going to put this on as decoration. Let's find our other one that matches that, which is right here. And this is the broken one, so I just need to make sure that when I lay it down, when I glue it down, that they match up. I think I got that when I was using the X-Acto knife to cut the center piece out. I kind of cut into it. There we go. Now we just want to turn this over and do the other side as well. And I think that having the fabric on there, that's going to just reinforce the hinge, because I don't think these would have been, I mean, if you use this a lot, I mean, if you opened it and closed it a lot, I'm wondering if this paper wouldn't just wear, you know. So now that the fabric's on there, it should be good. Oh, we like it. Right? So then when we go to put it in the journal, it'll go in like this. And it'll be a flip out like that. Like it. We like it. Now we want to probably decorate this, but I was kind of thinking of these birds. I really like these birds. If I couldn't, you don't want to put something on where it hinders what you write on. So although I might like to back it, I'm just not sure. But that's what I want to do. That's pretty bright, huh? Okay, I think I'm going to wait to do any decorating until I get them all hinged in. So I'm going to probably fast forward this a little bit, and we will hinge the rest of them. Okay, so we've got all of our flip outs on, and now we need to decorate them. And so I really like the birds. I'm kind of thinking of actually we could do a moth on each one as well, or instead of, and then use our birds for something else. Since we've got a butterfly there, maybe we should stay away from those for now. Let's look at these and see what we have, because I think that would be just pretty on there. This one has some blue on it. Look, these, you know, and so it picks up some of the blue of this. These are such cool graphics, really. Oh, I like that one a lot too. Oh, so pretty. I kind of like it facing that way. And I like kind of the cream or ecru bird. Oh, that one's kind of nice. Kind of turned sideways. I just don't know if I want to back it somehow. Okay. Okay, I think I like this one because it's facing that way. And I don't know if I want to back it a little bit. Let me see what I have for maybe book page. Or let's see, let's pull a piece out and we'll see. Well, let's try it. So we're going to go ahead and cut or rip all of our paper that we can stamp on off of there. I'm thinking that might look good. Let's cut it and we'll see, right? Do I want it to go this way though? Maybe. I could get a couple on there. Let's just see. Well, I think I like it. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to save our pieces here. We do want to distress, however. I think we're okay, even though we're covering up some of the hinge, because it's showing part of it anyways, right? Yeah, I think that'll look good. And I think for that we just need our glue stick. looking at Luisa's numbers. I think I like that there. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, perfect. So there's one. Pull out our next one. And we do have a piece of book page left. What I'm wondering though is if I want to use the whole book page or just a part of it. And I did decide that I kind of like, they either have to have blue on them or they have to be facing that way. Kind of like this one. Maybe I'll do it like that and not have the book page all the way around. What do you think? And then, do we want to put a number there or do we want to find something else? Let's see what Louisa has in here. She's got this right here. Oh, I like that. So, oops. Gotta bring my glue book over here. I think I just like this, right on the bottom there. But I'm not sure I want something that big. Those numbers are pretty big. Let's see if we have something smaller. It still has a little blue or white in it. I like that one. It's me though. Got to keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Oh, I kind of like this one too. One or one? Yeah, I like that one. I think I'm going to use that. Let's use our art glitter glue because that one's in a cardstock. Oh, we need to get rid of the white edge there. Okay. Two. On to number 3. I like that one. It's, oh, this one's good. It's looking that way too. That one's looking that way, and so is this one. Kind of liking that one. Oh my heck, look at this one. It's like a little bird. That's a little bird. I kind of like that with the little flower up there. I love that one. Love this one too. Oh my heck, it's so hard to decide. Okay, it's between these. I like that this color is up here, but so is it in this one as well. And there's some blue, and he has a blue head, but I just love this little guy. Okay. I know you're probably all screaming at me which one to use, but I think I'm going to go with this little guy. I just really like him. Okay, and we do have some book page, so what do we got here? It's not very straight, is it? Oh, we had more birds. Oh, great. Oh, I like that guy. Okay. Okay, so we need to maybe straighten this out a little bit. Okay. And trim this white off of here a little bit. I think maybe we could do it like that. I like it, but I think I want to stay away from numbers. Let's see what else we have. Now this one, I'm going to go ahead and distress all over the whole piece of this little label. So I can totally change that white there. Yeah, I think that'll do it. And I want to use my art glitter glue for that because it is also cardstock. Love it. Okay, we just have one more. We're really doing good. I hope. I don't know how much time we are at. Oh, 40. Oh, well, we're not doing that great, but I think we're doing good. Okay, so here's one. I'm going to use that one. Although I really do like this one, he's just not looking in the right direction. I think I'm going to use that one. Okay, and I don't want book page behind. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let me see what else I have. I have this piece, which is not exactly the same color, but I think it will work. It's French. It's Francais. I think I like it. Something a little different. Actually, you know what we could do is see if I have something lace or something to go behind it. Let me look in the fabric drawer. I have this piece of black that might look good on there because what I'm going to cut right around like this instead of straight across to kind of mimic the round there. And I think we could do that. I think that would look good. So let's go ahead and not liking that edge at all. Where's my ruler? Yeah, I'm not liking that edge at all. There. Yep, I think I'd like it like that better with the black lace on that side and this edge torn a little bit. Yep, we like it better. Okay, let's get that down just so we Ooh. I'm going to put glue stick, and this is a piece of cardstock. It's actually like scrapbooking paper, sort of. So let's put a little art glitter glue around the edges, just to make sure it'll stay down. Okay, and then we want the black on there, and we're thought I wanted the black on that side, but I may not. I may want it just like that. Somebody scream at me through the screen where that should go. I do like the black there, so that's where it's going to go. I have to see if there's a right and a wrong side. Oh, this is the wrong side. Right here, the netting's like on the back. So let's and then, because that's fabric, I'm going to go ahead and put Fabri-Tac on this to hold it. Okay, I think I love it. Okay, I think we have time to do a recap. Let me put some of this stuff away, and then I will do a recap. Okay, so what we did is we added a flip out to our journals, or to our signatures. I always say journals and I mean signatures. So, and they basically look like this. They've got faux hinges on the side. I better move this out of the way. So that looks pretty cool. Okay, there's one. This one is right here. I love this with our faux hinge, and this is how it looks on this side. And this is our third one. And the last one. And we ended up putting the fabric in. Oh, look at this, how cute that is. We put the fabric on it to make sure that it held okay. So let's open them up to those pages, and we will see all that we did. They look beautiful. I love them. I hope you did too. Thanks so much for joining me today. Thanks for watching. Thank you always to my subscribers, past, present, and future. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and join our community, and it does help my channel grow. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.